Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Tiara. We are almost at the start of a brand new universal year, and this is a time where we're all sort of reassessing our life and figuring out what our story is going to be in 2023. My intention for this video is to help you and guide you in achieving all your goals and manifestation in as little as 3 months, but it could be 6 months, could be 12 months. Time is an illusionary construct, but it's definitely a good measure for when you're setting goals for yourself or wanting to manifest certain things into life. But we're going to talk about how to do all of that by building habits and systems. So for those of us who practice the law of attraction, practice law of assumption, and other universal laws and even techniques to manifest and create our lives, we can think about goals and manifestations as desired energetic results. They are simply the physicality of an energy that was embodied. Because we already know in order to attract something into our life, we need to become an energetic match to that thing. We need to be vibrating at the frequency of that thing. If you want love, you need to be vibrating at the frequency of love. If you want wealth, you need to be vibrating at the frequency of wealth. Or in other words, if you want to attract a particular partner into your life, then you need to embody the energy of being that partner yourself. If you want to manifest a certain amount of money or start making a certain amount of money, you need to embody the energy of what it is to have and to manage that type of money. If you are going after a certain type of career, you have to embody the energy of what it is to already have that career. So all of these desired energetic results are objectively consequences. They are effects and outcomes of something being that energy embodied, no matter what sort of energy that is. The universe is not biased in that way and is going to give you whatever energy you're embodying in this moment. So some of you might be sitting there thinking or asking yourself like, okay, I've been doing the affirmations, I've been doing the meditation, the yoga, the journaling, the scripting, the reading, a certain manifestation technique or method, whatever action you were expecting to see results from, right? You know, a lot of us create vision boards. And for some people, they look back at that vision board and think, okay, cool, some of these things happened, or a lot of these things happened. Or maybe even for some people, none of those things happened. And why is that? Well, we can't sit back and sort of misinterpret the law of least effort and think if I just put these things out there into the universe, then it'll come to me. And a lot of us at some point along our journeys really misinterpret what that means in terms of manifesting. But to go along with that law of least effort and to sort of effortlessly and seamlessly and graciously bring things into your life, you simply have to embody a specific energy. The reason why you haven't attracted that partner, that money, that career is because you have not completely embodied the energy or have become a complete energetic match to that thing. And I'm sorry, but sitting there and doing the affirmations and the sort of manifestations and things like that are simply not enough. I said it. They're great. Don't get me wrong. They're absolutely great. Keep doing them, but hear me out. If you're going to do all of those things, yet go back to having the same thoughts, the same emotions, the same behaviors every day, you are still not completely embodying the energy of that thing. We can't do these things and then expect them to just pop up out of thin air. So how do we become an energetic match? How do we embody a certain energy? The thing that sort of determines how the rest of your life is going to play out and how it's going to go is who you are, period. So if you want to build a new life for yourself, if you want to create new things in your life, you have to build and create a new identity and a new lifestyle to match it. And you know, there's a lot of different ways that we can sort of break that down and process that. And it may not hit the first time that you hear it, but a huge part of our identity and our lifestyle we know is ruled by our unconscious and subconscious. And there lies our self-concept, the way we view ourselves, our beliefs about ourselves, our personality, so like how that manifests to people, what actions and behaviors we're sort of taking every single day that have a butterfly effect in our life and create certain circumstances, and our habits. The things that we do on a regular, consistent basis that have short-term and long-term consequences, outcomes, and effects on and in our life. So I figured because we're about to start a brand new universal year, what better time than now? We can really utilize the energy of the collective unconscious right now and embody the energy of renewal and rebirth and recalibrating and reassessing these different parts of our life, just like the entire rest of the world is. Although if you're watching this in 2022, I do recommend doing this prior to December 29th, 2022, because Mercury goes retrograde and then you're probably gonna have to renew and rebirth and reassess those things all over again. But regardless of whenever you're watching this, wherever you're watching this in the world, who knows? I mean, you could be watching this in 2032. You don't have to start on January 1st or start on Monday or start next month. You can choose to take agency over your life at any time. You can choose to do it right now. And trust me, I know it's a lot more easier said than done, but there's a lot of beauty in sort of choosing to rebrand your life. In my opinion, it's one of the most beautiful things about our human experience because we can literally, with our eyes, see our own lives transform, as we grow, as we evolve. And if you're worried at all about what other people think of that, other people's opinions of you, how you're going to be viewed by other people, they're not living your life, so it doesn't matter. You're doing this for you and for your future self, for your past self, and for your present self. You are still going to be you at your core. You're simply just going to be integrating certain aspects and parts of yourself so that you can self-actualize and embody what it means to be the truest expression of yourself. And that's not a bad thing at all. At our core, we all come from such an abundant source of love, wealth, health, prosperity, joy, happiness. And that's what you're going to be realigning to. Along our journeys in life, sometimes we just sort of lose our footing or forget what that is or what that means because of various different life circumstances. But not to get into that rabbit hole too deeply, let's circle back to identity and habits. So, speaking from experience, this sort of self-actualization that you'll be doing if you choose to do all of these things is not easy. You're going to be shedding parts of your identity and parts of your personality that you've known and you've embodied your entire life can be extremely difficult, especially because we have this aspect of our consciousness called our ego, which is sort of this like built-in defense mechanism. And although it means well, it doesn't always protect the best parts of our identity, our personality, and our beliefs. It protects whatever it is that has made it feel safe and secure in childhood, growing up, in the past, through trauma. And a lot of those things are not serving you because if they were, they would have gotten you that partner, that money, that career, all of these things that you've been wanting to manifest in your life. All of these things that you've been wanting to achieve. So you sort of have to like meet all of those deep, dark parts of yourself. And this is where shadow work comes in. Shadow work is that deep psychological work that goes in and rewires those unconscious and subconscious thoughts that then trigger certain emotions that then create behaviors that are self-sabotaging. And recognizing and becoming more aware and conscious of this continuous loop makes you finally become more aware of those invisible barriers between you and all of the things you've been wanting to manifest in life. Those sort of boundaries and limitations and that glass ceiling you've been trying to constantly push in order to achieve all your goals and then, getting burnt out or, dealing with mental health challenges and setbacks and dealing with any other things that sort of come as a consequence from that. You may even need to mourn that past version of you, and that's okay too. But once you do that work, although it can be challenging and although it may take some time to integrate these things and sort of create and embrace this new identity and these new self-concepts and beliefs, shadow work is the time to sort of transmute all of that energy and feel it through and integrate it. And it's such a beautiful thing. There's definitely going to be shadow work opportunities with me here on this channel and other platforms also very soon, because I'm working through all of these things myself, and that's why I'm here talking about it with y'all. But once you've done all of those things and you've done all the shadow work, you can make the process of achieving your goals and manifesting so much easier and effective and efficient by then setting new habits and creating new systems in your life that align with this new version of you that fuels those goals and manifestations every single day. And it's constant, and you're still able to ride the wave of life, go through those ebbs and flows and experience certain life circumstances, but still show up for yourself, which is one of the strongest forms of self-love, and hold yourself accountable and still continuously reintegrate and do the work with a process that you enjoy, and life becomes just easier and more exciting, and your purpose inside of you sort of just like lights up. And once you create these new habits and these new systems in your life that align with this new version of you, they will soon become your new automatic thoughts, the new automatic emotions that are triggered from those thoughts, and then the behaviors that are created from them. It becomes second nature, just like brushing your teeth when you get up. And then one day you might notice that those intrusive thoughts that you maybe used to have from time to time just fall away and they disappear. And more each day you're feeling more positive emotions, and other people might be taking note of it, you might be taking note of it, and the universe is definitely taking notes. And if any sort of doubt does happen to come up, or some sort of challenge that doesn't align with the life that you're embracing for yourself, you can just simply affirm in that moment that you no longer identify with those things. You no longer identify with those beliefs, those experiences, those circumstances, and be confident about it, and know that you are living in your truth. You have a new life now, period. So like I said before, this is something I've been working through and integrating for a while now. And this is why I'm offering this sort of insight and guidance to you guys. So if you really want to see what new habits I'm going to be forming for myself and what new systems I'm putting in place to see what I can achieve in 3 to 12 months, then check out part 2 of this video. I will link it for you, of course. There is where I will give you the play-by-play and the tools and systems that I'll be using every single day to create the life that I'm living right now. And I'm saying that because I know that it exists already, that I'm actually already living it, just being here, embodying this energy and embodying this frequency. Trust me, I am living proof that you can go through a sequence of transformations and healings and even setbacks, but still have a completely relentless spirit and sort of this joyful motivation for what I want to achieve, because I'm enjoying the process. So again, go check it out. I will be linking it somewhere here in the video, down below, comment section, whatever. Be sure to like this video, share it with somebody that you feel needs to hear this, subscribe, follow me, and comment down below what you've gotten from this video. Whether it's just a thought that came up, or something that really impacted you, or even just this current life event that aligned with you watching this video right here, right now. I would love to hear it. And I will see y'all in part 2.